We've got Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Baines in at the 5. So it's the Boomers now. Here's Mills. He had Simmons atop the key. Inching closer to the postseason, Chris. The playoffs right around the corner. Is there anything you would change with the playoff format?
You know, I've thought about this a lot, and because it's cyclical, meaning who's going to be number 1 or number 8 in your conference, that makes me not want to change anything. One idea, however, that I've always entertained is top 1 through 16. So it doesn't, let's take conferences out of it, let's take divisions out of it and just rank them by records 1 through 16. I think that would have a pretty good impact on who's in and who's out, but I think it would also mess with travel and a whole logistical and a whole bunch of logistics in that way and mess it up. But I really like how we have it, man. 1 through 8 on both sides, and may the best team win.
How about reseeding?
Well, we could reseed, and that just opens up so many. You know what? I'm a guy, I got to get used to changing. Maybe if I hear some more ideas, I'm with it. But right now, I like it the way we got it.
I hear you. I hear you. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
And that one misses. The Boomers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ingles with the ball. He had 16 points in the win against Miami. With the hook shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And 6'10" Simmons, I mean, he has some insane handles. He's phenomenal at creating for himself.
Pass to the dude. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Oklahoma City. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the dude, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's Simmons penetrating. Hits the close-range jumper. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
On the wing, Thompson. A three-pointer is right on target. It's all knotted up.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Here's the teardrop. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 6.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Baines with the block. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. That 3 off the mark. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, the dude. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing the rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Now here's Simmons. He had 16 points in the win against Miami.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
They get it back. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, good on the triple. He's got 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. You look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they still go out and compete every night. Unfortunately, it's one step forward, 2 steps back. And right now, they're running out of time.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Boomers. 6-point lead.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh, man, I can't miss the next one.
And there's the pass to Clarkson. Over Ingles. And it falls over the rim and in.
This is where Clarkson can do a lot of damage. I mean, that in-between area.
Simmons left side, and Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Clarkson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The Boomers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Dellavedova. Simmons with it. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now, here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's the dude. That one a little long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling up.
Here's Goose. The Boomers making their last shot. Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Boomers. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. Gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. But
Ooh. That's how you attack.
Wow. Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shorty, the pass to Thompson. Here's Shorty. They need this. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Passes it to Simmons. Fades. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 16 points for Ben Simmons.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The shot's good. And it's 6 points for Goose.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And here we go. Here's Dellavedova. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Shorty. And Baines pulls it down.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Thompson kicks to Clarkson. 1:25 left in the first quarter.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Mills finds Simmons. Here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's the break. Here's Dellavedova. And as it goes out of bounds, the Boomers able to keep the ball here. Thon Maker's checked in for Aaron Baines. .59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ingles passes to Simmons. Kicks to Mills. Back to Simmons. Pass to Dellavedova. 5 on the clock. The three from Mills. Knocks down the three ball. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Cowboy passes to Clarkson. Here's the three. Rebounded by Maker.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Dellavedova. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the home team with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with fair. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Boomers in this one so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for the Boomers, we've got Maker, Speedy out there with Exum, and it's Bogut, and it's Thibault in at the small forward spot. And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Boomers. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The generally's checked in for Shorty. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Exum. Unable to get that one. Being 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Bottoms and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Thon Maker. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, it hits you with the fadeaway.
That one drops for him. Bibles got his first points of the night.
You know, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
The pass to Parks. The three. And no good that time. And the Boomers will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. To the wing right side. Passes it to Maverick. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Speedy. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
No good on the second free throw.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rebounded by Maker.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Fires for 3, and that one's good. Fiba. Bibles got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And it's sent back by Bogut.
And with that condor-like wingspan, Bogut says,
Here's Speedy. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Boomers lead by 21.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Parks. And it's sent back by Bogut. Fiba, the pass to Maker. Off on the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Speedy. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Speedy's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Boomers. Here's Maverick. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Swiped away. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And they're pushing it up. Here's Aguilar. Finished off the break. The Generals got his first points in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And there's the call on Maverick. That's his first foul. To the paint. Here's Speedy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the
I
old
do.
fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy. to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Boomers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync, GA. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 19. Here's Cowboy. There's the pass to Bottoms. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. The Boomers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Speedy. Good, nice job down low. Speedy's got 10.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Right at the free throw line. Here's Cowboy, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dante Exum. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Speedy. He's got 10, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Cowboy passes to Maverick. Here's Mr. Clutch. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Drills the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And they're moving it up. Here's Maverick. Drops in the breakaway layup. Maverick's got his second bucket of the night.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
High arcing shot. Exum's shot is off. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Back to Bogut. Speedy the pass to Bogut. Here's Thibault. Misses the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Speedy. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Parks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. This is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Here's Simmons, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
That one misses for Simmons. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Passes to Shorty. Top of the key. Here's Cowboy. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. Daniels, no good. Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Clarkson surveying the floor, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Dellavedova. It's deflected. Clarkson passes to Cowboy. That one goes. Count it.
Excellent setup by Clarkson. I mean, hits his teammate where he could do something with it.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Ramos. Back to Clarkson. The pass to Ramos. Cowboy passes to Shorty. And here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And Maker sends it back.
Proving he can be an active defender. Great hustle from Maker to stifle the shooter.
Around 43% from the floor in the second quarter.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now Simmons. He's got 20. Right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's the home team in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Being a mediocre 41% in this one. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Thompson is out there with Goose, and it's the dude. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Shorty in at center. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Baines. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Dellavedova kicks to Mills. Thompson comes with the double team. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target from three-point range. Thompson with it. Passes it to Ramos. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good from Simmons.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
The Boomers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Ingles can't get it to go.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Here's Simmons on target from 13 feet. Simmons got 22.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Clarkson passes to Shorty. Clarkson against Ingles. Here's Ramos. He drops in the tray. Goose has got 9.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Here's Mills. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Pass to Baines. Basket good. Baines has got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Here's Clarkson. Off target from outside.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, here's Ingles. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA. If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Now the pass to Ramos. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. Goose has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Boomers. 22 is their biggest lead. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Ingles. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Clarkson passes to Aguilar. Out to Thompson. Here's Bottoms. Defended by Dellavedova. Passes it to Bottoms. Now, here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 16. Thompson with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 18 points in the game.
Just like butter. The finger roll is all about the feel. He's got plenty of that.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bottoms. Baines with the block. Fast break. Here we go. From deep, Ingles. Drills it from outside. He's got 7.
And you can make a coach panic when you take a 3 on the break. But as a good shooter with nobody on him, he's got to take that shot.
Here's Aguilar. That shot is off. And the Boomers will go the other way with it. Takes a 3. Joe Ingles, and that's good.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And the Boomers making a change here. Daniels has checked in. Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Clarkson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Simmons finds Baines, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Tiny the pass to Cowboy. Clarkson on the wing. And Baines pulls it down. Being almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Give him another. But Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Pattymills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0". And that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Here's Tiny. Ingles covering. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Tiny's got his second basket of the night. So it's the Boomers now. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Simmons.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Bottoms the pass to Clarkson. Lock at 6. High post try. And that one goes long. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Clarkson passes to Aguilar. There's Bottoms. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Bottoms got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
They get it back. Bogut. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with his troubles at the free throw line, probably best to foul Bogut when he gets in close.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Thon Makers checked in for Ben Simmons. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
An NBA all-rookie first team, then much later, an NBA champion. Bogut's had every other kind of season in between.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Cowboy. And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Simmons.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Daniels. A beautiful reverse layup. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Stolen. Unhindered, going all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
In the corner, it's Maker. Can't hit from in close.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Kicks to Clarkson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's Patty Mills with the 3. Mills has got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And so it's the home team holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Bogut. Mills out there with Prez. Then there's Maker. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Clarkson passes to Cowboy. And there it is for him.
So good at scoring off the pick and roll. That time Clarkson with the perfect setup.
Knocked away. Here's Shorty. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And it's Mills with the ball for the Boomers. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Ramos the pass to Cowboy. Good on the baseline, Jay. Cowboys got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Daniels. Tries again. It's tipped. And another shot. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Poked loose. It's stolen by Bogut. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
The dude, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Daniels, no good on the free throw. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. From 13. Here's Goose, covered by Mills. And he comes up with the deuce.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Out left to the wing. Here's Shorty. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Bogut back up on top. And it's Shorty with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Boomers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Shorty with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Bogut dishes to Maker. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Free throw no good for Bogut. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Dellavedova. That one, no good. Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. Here's Shorty. No good from outside. Doing it well here in the 4th quarter. 50%. Here's Thibault. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Ramos. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Yes, that goes in.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And the Boomers making a change here. Here's Goose. The first free throw is good. Good on both. So it's the Boomers now. Now Dellavedova. And the layup's good off the glass. Dellavedova's got 22. Gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Shorty. Here's Rain Man. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, they get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Simmons looking it over. Count the basket and the foul. The dude, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Cowboys checked in for the dude. Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. The pass to Shorty. Back to Thompson. Here's Goose. Ingles covering. Rain Man. Here's Cowboy. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Cowboys got 6 here in this quarter. And has been just great in the fourth quarter. 54%. Here's Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Here's Ramos. That shot off. And the Boomers will go the other way with it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ingles can't get it to go.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Pass to Baines. Knocks it loose. Here's Cowboy. Guarded by Simmons. Thompson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. And Thompson sends it back. On the wing, Thompson. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
The fadeaway. No good from Simmons. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Goose, covered by Mills. That one falls.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
And the Boomers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Thompson passes to Shorty. He kicks it to Clarkson. Here's Shorty, just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside, fires the three, drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Shots good by Baines. And the Boomers lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Goose, covered by Mills. Ramos. Parks passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson on the wing. Ingles covering. Thompson, high post. Simmons is there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. And so he makes both from the line. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. Pass to Dellavedova. Mills with it. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Dellavedova. 5 to shoot. Here's Ingles. Shoots over Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line, Ingles.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It's stolen by Ingles. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Boomers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ben Simmons.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And stolen by Simmons. And Mills kicks to Simmons. Back to Mills. Down low. Here's Ingles. Banked in off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And stolen by Simmons.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. Now here is Dellavedova. And so the Boomers take the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, how does this team continue to show so much poise at the offensive end of the floor?
I'm just trying to get guys open and make the right play. I got to be more aggressive offensively, though. I feel like I'm not as aggressive, and it hurts us at times. So I'm working on that. But as long as we keep doing what we're doing, moving the ball the way we move the ball, as you can see, we put points on the board very quickly. So we're always in the game.
Yeah, this team's never out of it with the firepower that you have. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.